And I'm cool with that. I respect that. So when I was asking Destiny, like, what happened, I really wanted her perspective. And I was hoping that, like, she could tell me. And even in that gap, that wasn't a fluid, like, conversation. It was like a bite from here, then, like, a little gap. Like, pieces missing, then a bite from here. And it was like a little gap. So y'all still didn't see the whole conversation. And so in that conversation, like, she started mocking the way I talk. Like, but yo, that was stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I was like, because I'm so, like, sensitive. Not sensitive, that ain't the right word. But I'm so, like, always, I hate when people try to come at people's accents as if it has a thing to do with a level of intelligence. Like, look at what the fuck I've done in my life. It clearly has nothing to do with intelligence. So that kind of just escalated to, like, her standing up. And then I said, you know, you don't have enough to come at me like that. And what I mean by that is you mocking me. I even said it. I'm not sure if production put it in there. I think they cut me saying, oh, so you mocking me. I feel it. I receive that. You want to be like me. If I was you, I want to be like you too. So it was in me replying to your mocking me. If somebody mocking you, and if you coming back with a 1-2, all right, I know why you mocking me, girl. You want to be like me. I'm trying to keep it cute. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say you want to be like me. I want to be like me too, because she was mocking my accent. So if you mocking somebody, you clearly are copying them, wanting to be like them. So it was like wit. So came back with that. And so when I said, you don't have enough, I was meaning you mocking me, you mocking my accent as if there's something to joke about, as if I'm ignorant, or as if I lack some sort of level of intelligence. So guess what? You haven't done what I've done. You don't have enough to even come at me like that. That's how we got there. And it was a real moment. Like, for me, Courtney, that was the first time Courtney, and we've been together, what, 12 years, 13 years? We've been together 13 years, and Courtney has never seen me, like, truly get into it with somebody outside of, like, somebody on the phone. Like, if I call the bank and they be like, oh, give me the ring, I'd be like, listen, y'all piss me the fuck off. He's never seen me in real life, like, go off on somebody, unless we're at a hotel or something and like doing some stupid shit, and I'd be like, wait the fuck minute, you know, like that. But he's never seen me go off with, like, a person whom I know. I was like, I don't even want you to watch it. He was like, girl, you straight. He was like, girl, you straight. He was like, it wasn't that big of a deal. He was like, it was what it was. Keep it moving. I was like, okay. So, have to develop relationships with in a huge setting, or like more than one personalities, especially with cameras are rolling. So, for me, it's kind of like, I've never done really well with a lot of females. I'm one of them people, I have fucking walls, like, built up. They're, like, stacked up. It's high. You ain't penetrating that. Because my whole life, I grew up as the only child. When I used to make friends when I was younger, first of all, let me be clear. When I was in elementary school, I, like, got picked on. Not picked on to the point where it bothered, well, it's going to bother anybody young. But, like, I got picked on. Like, people used to talk about my nose. People talk about my lips. Oh, you big little bubble little bitch. Like, I done heard it all. Oh, your nose, your mouth look like an ass. I done heard so much shit about that. So, like, I've gotten tough skin when it comes to that. But being that I know how people are, like, growing up, I was the only child. And I always kind of, like, wanted that, like, sister, sibling, you know, type of relationships with, like, females. And so I would make friends. And then I made friends with, like, this group of sisters. It was like 4 of them. I will never forget this to this day. It was 4 of them. And I was like, yeah, that's like, they're like my tribe. And at school, one of them was like, oh, we don't really like Stormi. Like, we just deal with, we use her for her car. And ever since then, I wouldn't even say ever since then, but, like, that was, like, one of the things, like, early on, I was like, you know what? Wow. And it got to the point where I, like, filter people into me. Like, especially now. Because, you know the saying, like, oh, you got a lot to lose. I feel like I'm going to always have a lot to lose, but I'm going to always have more to gain. And so, like, now when I have to deal with people, I don't call people, like, friends very quickly. And then on top of that, like, I can know somebody since, like, 2016, and they still haven't penetrated, like, my zone. So coming into a show, everybody expect you to just be open to anybody because y'all are castmates. But I came into the show with my real life energy. And my real life energy is, in real life, I won't let this person in that easily, and I'm not going to do it now. Just because, like, that's who I have been conditioned to be over the years. I have people who I, now call a friend, and even then, I'm still not quickly available. And I think that's something I may need to work on. But on the flip side, it has kept me safe for a very long time. And it's like the normal for me. So that's kind of how I am. So to give context, like in love and marriage, like if you ever see me being like, I don't know, or I'm going to ask questions, I'm doing it because I'm just trying to feel the whole vibe out. Because I never want to be put in a situation as an adult to be like, oh, hey, like we're good. And then it's all the game, because when the camera, like, people don't realize when it comes to like filming and production in real life, it gets to the point, I'm gonna be transparent, me and Tiffany have looked at each other and be like, is this real life or what the fuck going on? And I still don't be knowing. So the scene with us at the damn restaurant, when I said I'm getting to know you, it was because, like, shit, I don't be knowing it, like, you cool for real or you want me on some bullshit tomorrow. Like, I really don't be knowing. So it's kind of like one of those things. So I hope that adds some content. I'm gonna look and answer some questions because I just gave a lot. You look amazing. Thank you. I tried to get cute today. It's Mother's Day. And more about me on Love and Marriage, y'all. I know I see a lot of people come in saying, oh, like, but what does she do? What she know? I'm a CEO and founder of Canvas Beauty Brand. Okay, my website is www.canvasbeautybrand.com. My products are in Walmart, Sally's, Target, CVS, a lot of OTC stores, and others. And that's what we do. I've been working on my brand forever. I came up with no help, no attention, just off my grit, my hustle, my grind, and my knowledge, and just going really, really hard. I didn't have a platform to put me on. I did it on my own. And that's what I do. I have a husband, been together 13 years, recently did IVF. I have a baby boy named Chess. I'm going to bring him out later. And I personally feel like I am what love and marriage started out to be. Like, I feel like I'm the epitome of that. Like, I'm going to say it to the end of time. Like, my life is what you would think would be showcased on Love and Marriage. So people be like, oh, why don't we see more of this? I'm not a producer. You know what I'm saying? I show up for call time. And that's what we do. So as far, hopefully, I'm almost positive that as the season progresses, you'll get to see a lot more of like my life. And not just me trying to understand what the hell going on within the group. Because the truth of the matter is, it's easy to want to sit there and not say nothing. But if you're trying to figure out what the fuck you walking into and what's going on, you have to ask questions. I'm a firm believer of there's no stupid question except for the question that's not asked. And if you want to know something, I had a mentor. He said, if you want to know the answer to something, you ask a direct question. Now, that was a business mentor, but I applied it to all areas of my life. So when I want to know something, I ask a direct question. I don't ask anybody else. I'll never ask anybody else. And if I do ask somebody else, I'm going to ask the person I'm going to ask the other person too. Because I feel like, and I know from experience, that's the only way that you stand a chance of getting the answer that you want, by asking a direct question. And I love direct questions because it allows me the opportunity to give direct answers without there being bullshit in the meantime, between time. You said, I know what he know. Well, Q Serious 20, you said, I know what he know. What that mean? I probably misspoke. I love your vibe on the show. Thank y'all. Love and Marriage Huntsville. Oh, y'all know that damn picture on Twitter? I think he's a fucking prince. He's a prince from Spain. They say I look like him because he be like this. I'm getting that made into a dress. I'm making a whole like apparel out of it. I'm gonna wear the fuck out of it. Me and my twin and them go best friends. Thank you, Bree, Stacy, Ann. Thank you for the referral. I love the show. You look beautiful, sis. I love when you said, girl, you don't have enough to come at me. Lovely Leo 810. Listen, after that fucking night, I came home. I said, God damn. Truth be told, my husband was in the parking lot. He said, damn, y'all was loud in there. What the fuck was going on? I was like, bitch, I got into it, motherfucker. I said, God damn, Courtney. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna be real transparent. So every time when I realized I was gonna be filming, when I say I'm a ghost, I'm a ghost. There ain't no motherfucking body for real outside of people who hair I used to do who could pretty much tell you anything about me. And they really still can't tell you anything about me because I've never been open to people who have not penetrated my vortex, and I really don't allow that to happen. So when I say I'm a ghost, I really mean people don't know. They don't know me. That people think, oh, they know that I'm positive. They know I manifest things. They know that I have had great success in business. They know that my mindset is powerful. But they don't know. Most people don't know what I sound like outside of commercials. Most people don't know what my conversation be like with friends, because I don't share that. I've never shared that. I've always been open and private at the same time. So it's kind of like always this air of mystery, and it still is. But since people got a little taste of Stormi still, they're like, oh, I don't think I like her. Oh my God, she's like a mean girl. No, fuck, I'm not. I've never been a mean girl in my life. And the conversation with Tiffany, people like, oh, she a bully. Like, what the fuck you get bullied from? Bullying is motherfuckers on the internet trying to come for my damn nose and my lips, but I'm still fucking cute. That's bullying. Bullying is not me saying, girl, I zoned out like 5 minutes ago. All my friends, I'd be like, they talking, I'd be like, bitch, I ain't listening no fucking more. I don't went over here. And they all be like, girl, big fuck you. Like, that's how we are. Like, it's not that sensitive. So I'm gonna be real with y'all. Since I haven't had a lot of like powwows with people that I haven't, taken the time to allow to get accustomed to me, they don't understand that maybe. But like, people were like, oh my God, she was so rude. She told her she zoned out like 5 minutes ago. Meanwhile, I'm like, the fuck you wanted me to say? Repeat that? I didn't want to hear it again. And then on top of that, not only did I not want to hear it again, that's why I forgot. Love you. No, like, it wasn't that big of a deal. So yeah. And then I always look at it like, if somebody got that much to say, and especially the people who may have known like something about me prior to, I'm like, y'all just motherfuckers just wanted a reason to say something about me. It's too late now. Fuck it. Beautiful teeth. Thank you. They haven't always been this way. Right, Labrita, we all sound alike. Educated, I feel you, girl. People do be having their things, but it's a lot of people who fuck with me though, for real. But it's also another side that don't. It ain't just easy like you just get out the show. Like, it's so much shit that's been filmed that y'all still gotta see, that before y'all ever had any opinions. So you just can't get off. Like, that's not possible. You still gonna see me for about 6-7 more weeks. Even if I got off right now, you didn't see me again. Thank you, lovely Leo. Do you think Kimmy set Mel up? I ain't thinking that deep. It was just a night where she tried to do something nice. I don't know. I didn't think about it that deeply. Now, if I had to go and review, I don't know. There's nothing wrong with how you talk. I code switch also. Like, I thought it was like what we were taught to do, even though I don't like it. I really feel sorry for this. That I believe she's really hurt. I don't know. There's nothing wrong with the way you talk. Stormi, are you from Atlanta? No, I'm from DeKalb, Mississippi. No stoplight town in Mississippi. I'm not from Atlanta. Derica, hi, beautiful. All black people code switch for the most part. I mean, I grew up taught that, like, from watching my mama answer the phone. Hello, this is Daddy. I'd be like, who the fuck is that Daddy? I don't know her. I was like, oh, that's what we do. Okay, hi. My name is Stormi. How are you? Keep being yourself. You're real. I love the accent. You had sound like you was about to beat her ass. Listen, I wasn't gonna fight nobody. Let me just make that very crystal clear. Unless I was touched. That's why, like, I don't want to do that. Like, if you notice, I did not stand up. I would never stand up. We can go back and forth all day. Yeah, who, what, woo, until somebody get tired of trying to get the last word. I'm a last worder. Been like that my whole life. What you say? Nah, who, no. I mean, I don't know how to round it off without getting the last word. So I was gonna fight for that motherfucking last word, bitch. Like, let's go. I don't know how to do it without trying to get it. Like, I ain't never been like, yeah, for sure. No, okay, yup. That's what's up. Like, what I'm supposed to do? How you not get the last word? I don't blame Destiny for trying to get the last word. Let's go. But she stood up on me, so I better stand up too. Like, what was sit there and say, you better sit your $5 ass down. Like, the fuck no. When I don't know. Y'all, I ain't gonna lie to you too. Like, every time I go film, and then this is just something you guys I want to share. I always have a drink. I always say I'm not a drinker, and what I mean by I'm not a drinker, I cannot handle more than one drink. But I'm always having a drink. Don't get it twisted. So because I always have that one drink always puts me where I need to be, and then I'd be a little bit more free flowing. Because if I probably showed up without my one drink, I would bite all my fucking nails off because I'm fucking nervous. Like, I have a lot of social anxiety when it comes to being around people. I'm an only child. Like, I don't do well with people without being able to take the edge off. And I have that one drink. But that damn one drink hits the spot. Love your accent. Let me see. If y'all got any questions, let me know. I'm gonna go ahead and answer them. Dr. Oramila Sandra, follow whom? I hope I said it right. I love you. You know I love you. I feel like Destiny is intimidated by you. She wants to be more than what she... Yeah, I'm gonna just go on record saying this. Like, I don't think Destiny is a bad person. I don't know what the fuck, why we got into it for real. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't expecting that. And a little backstory, the same week I met, you know, at the Galentine, Destiny called me that week. And she was like, hey girl, you know, I'm doing a sponsorship. You know, I wanted to go call you because I'm gonna send you a text message about it. And I was like, go ahead, girl. Was that Monday or Tuesday? I think maybe Monday before the event. And we looked at it. I don't even know if that event is still happening either. Because when I went to the event website, there's no date or anything. I don't remember being a date on the sponsorship. But anyway, like, I send stuff like that, especially when it's high-ticketed stuff. Whenever somebody come and approach us for sponsorships, we always try to do the highest option available, because it just kind of you get the most deliverables with that. And then just our company culture, that's what we like to be able to do. The highest package for the sponsorship that Destiny was wanting was like $15,000. So when I sent it over to my VP, she said, no ma'am. She was like, we're not gonna do this one. She said, I understand it's like a castmate from the show, but she said it doesn't align. She said the deliverables are a bit vague here, and we're not gonna do this. And I said, okay, that's totally fine. Went back to her. I was like, so talk to my VP. We're not gonna do this at this time. And of course, you know, the whole time, like, her and Mel have their situation, and then I'm thinking, because I came with Mel, there may have been like some weird energy. I don't know. So it was like tension around the board. Like, do she think like I didn't want to do sponsorship because it is, or etc. And then, even in my mind, when she mocked my voice, mocked my accent, in my mind, so you can know where I was at, I'm like, she was just asking me for a sponsorship this week. How can somebody you want to sponsor something for you so easily start marking them? Like, if it was something that I said that she didn't want me to say, it could have been like, Stormi, I don't want to have this discussion with you right. Like communication, I would have been like, I feel that, I received that. You know, I was asking you because, but it was never like that. It was just like, ask your friend, ask your friend, ask your friend. And then what y'all didn't see was bits and pieces in between. I was saying I have already talking to her about it. Not talking. I've already spoken with her about it. And, you know, she didn't like tell me all the details. I said she doesn't speak negatively about y'all. Like I knew, like she's told me about the situation, but Mel has never been like, you know, no personal stuff about anybody. Like she's clear not to do that. Like it's just more so like, this is what happened, this is how I'm feeling. It's not negative conversation like this bitch that, personal information. It's never been that. So I was making it clear like we don't go that deep, so that's why I wanted to ask you. So that was communicated, but it was so chopped and screwed, that narrative didn't come across. So even in my mind at that time, I'm like, you were just asking me for a fucking sponsorship and the highest pack was $15,000. Like, why are you mocking me? Like, am I, like, you can't just say, I don't, like, just more clarity? Like, not just, I'm like, so it was like a lot in my brain, like, she's mad. And then I know when she first came, I kind of hit this move, I was like, and then she said, like, the camera didn't get that. I don't even know if she saw me, so I just kind of didn't take it to heart. So I was like, oh, maybe she didn't see me. Next, move on. So it was like a lot of energy for the whole day. It was a setup, child. It probably was a setup. Who would want to work with someone like that? Her attitude is terrible. That was the first time I've ever experienced that. So I'm not just gonna put a label on somebody like that. Y'all gotta realize, with me, some shit that happened in the moment, I do not carry that with me. I can have a conversation with Destiny right now. She can still bring her dad to come fish in my pond that she said was a community lake on shared property. I'm gonna make that clear. Out of that whole damn interview and all the shade, I was like, whoop. Because I don't think y'all understand. Like, I come from DeKalb, Mississippi, where you get you a trailer and you get you a little lot of land. I've been able to amass like 51 acre personal property. And for somebody to go on a interview and diminish that to be a shared lake in a private community, I was just like, you know, that's not what this is. Because when she asked for her dad to come fishing in it, she acknowledged it then as ours. So it was just, I was just like, I don't know if there's shade or what, but that kind of just struck me because like, that's something like I never thought I'd be able to do, you know? So even now, if she wanted to bring him to come fishing in our pond, she could. That would Missy be mad saying Mel stopped it. No, Mel wasn't talking about me. She was talking about somebody else. And I think they went live. It's easy for users to use people for their benefit. Oh, the sun is bright. Listen, y'all saying all this stuff about Destiny. I'm not gonna say that about Destiny. Like I said, we had our moment that night. I'm one of them people, I put stuff in the past. I ain't gonna never speak on her like in no negative way, except to her, if it was to ever be that. And I'm one of the people I learned from the first time. I probably ain't gonna never argue with her again, because I'm gonna be like, you heard what I had to say first time, we're gonna move on. I feel like Tisha and Destiny came in with rehearsed beef. Let me tell y'all something y'all did see. And I don't know if next week they're gonna fill it in how they do from past clips. There's something y'all didn't see, and I think it's okay if I share it. There were a lot of those card games that Kimmy had us playing. Like the one with the misconception, y'all saw that one. The very first one that you guys did not see was Kimmy had a card game, and she said, on this card, it was the icebreaker one. She said, on this card, I want you guys to say some, write down 3 nice things about the person sitting in front of you. I was sitting in front of Tisha. She was sitting in front of me. Tisha immediately said, well, this gonna be fast because I don't even know her. And I said, listen, I don't know you like that either. However, she just said, say something nice about the person in front of you. Like, it wasn't like she said, give your whole backstory on the person in front of you. Like, you know of me. Because these same people who came to my house, like, you know of me. The same people I said at events with, like, you know of me enough to be, even if it's superficial, you know of me. So what she ended up saying was, I like her hair and I like her house. And I think I ended up saying, I like her hair and I think she's pretty. I may have said, I can't remember what I said. So to get a context of the energy in that fucking room that night, you could have cut fucking glass with that damn energy. You could have cut glass with your fingernails. Like, that's how strong it was. And like, that was from, and so the next, I saw a clip that's gonna show next week. I think I'm talking to Mel at my house, and I'm like, I think I said something about Tisha's energy. I was talking about that. I wasn't talking about anything that you guys saw. I was talking about what you didn't see. Because somebody you know of you, like, how they gonna say, well, this gonna be fast because I don't even know her. And it was just like that, and I was just like, she should actually say something nice. You got anything nice to say? I ain't got nothing nice to say either. We don't have to do it. And I think I remember saying it almost exactly that. And, you know, we ended up doing it anyway. Because she was like, oh, no, I didn't mean no harm. Because Kimmy was like, damn, T. You know, she was like, I just asked you to say something nice. She was like, oh, my bad. I didn't mean that, but I'm going to do it. So, you know, we ended up doing it. And we moved on. So it was a lot of tension that night. In real life tension. Like, stuff like, you can watch it on the back end and not have all of this, like, conclusion, watch somebody talking about it before. But that's not conducive to the environment. The environment warrants conversation and understanding. So, yeah. Add a moderator to your live video. I don't know how to do that. I'm going to do that one day. Are we going to get you full time on the show? I don't know. I feel like I have a lot to offer. Don't know though, you know. I don't know. I think I'm highly qualified, but I do not know. What do you think of the show so far? Y'all, can I be just candid? Fucking every week I be on the phone with my publicist. I be like, yo, I don't know how I'm feeling. She be like, come on, Stormi, like, I'm gonna talk to you tomorrow. Because by the time Wednesday rolling around, I be over it. It's just that when it first aired, you get all these fucking, I want to say something mean, but, you know, I gotta be careful about what I say, or something unhumble. But you get all these fucking half-brained ass conclusions about people who see edits of ours. So I be like, I don't know about this shit. Like, I don't really gotta do this shit. You know, I don't really know. You know, but I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, ever since Love and Marriage Huntsville was a show, I've always, you know, supported the show. I always thought it was so cool that people from a place where we're from, where we live, that's so small, had the opportunity to do that. So I respect the show and I love the show really. But I mean, I don't know what the plans are as far as like my role on the show, because I'm not a producer. Exactly, because once you stand up, I need to reposition myself as well, right? That's the only reason why I stood up. Who could have been, that shit was funny to me. Y'all have to realize too, I'm so nonchalant. Like, when I say I'm so nonchalant, like, I can literally cuss. A motherfucker out with the best don't be like, girl, what you want to go eat? Cause my mama gonna kill me. But growing up, like, seriously, when I first fucking day, like, bitch, fuck you got me fucked up, home, fuck with you, do me, right quick, alright, I'm gonna get you. You know what I'm saying? It is not that fucking deep. Like, it's never been that deep. You can be like, bitch, did that, third, you be like, man, how fuck you, I don't give a fuck, like, you got me for let go in, like, what you wanna do, I'm straight, good, alright, what you wearing tomorrow? Like, so that shit be funny to me, like, to be honest, when they took Destiny to the sit down, and I wanted to be like, y'all good, y'all straight, like, I was laughing, because I'm a, whatever is necessary for the moment, that's how I'm coming. After it's over with, I'm going back to this, because like, I'm too blessed to be stressed for real. Like, it's just funny to me. Even when she came back out and sat down, it took everything in my soul to be like, you alright? You good now? You straight? Cause I really wanted to do that, because that's what I would do to a friend. Like, if I'm arguing with a friend, she go off and she come back, I'll be like, you good? You straight? How you feeling? You good? Alright then. But I was like, no, if I say that, that's gonna be messy, and then they're gonna think I'm starting shit, so let me hush. Cause I really have to remember, like, I spend so much time vetting my friends, and like, spend so much time with them getting to know me, my characteristics, me understanding like what they can handle and what they can't, that I think like everybody get it, but some people are just so sensitive. So I'm just like, no, I can't do it. But every bit of my soul, when she came back and sat down, I really wanted to be like, you good now? How you feeling? You straight? Okay, good girl. But I was like, if I did that, that's gonna be so fucking messy. That's gonna be like, oh, she just started shit. But in real life, that's what I would really do. I would do that to my mama. I'd be like, you good? You gonna remember something? Let me see. But yeah, that's just to give context of like how I am. I'm really, Courtney always say I'm like a dude because I just don't carry shit for so long. When Miss Glossy, when I get like arguing, like I sound, my voice get deeper, my tongue get thicker, and I'm about to say the whole word. It's like the more comfortable I get, the looser this tongue get. Tisha and Destiny tried to set me up and they playing backfire. I don't know what they planned for before they got there. It was a lot though. You already rich in real life. You don't need the rest. You don't need to show the rest of them do. I wouldn't look at it like it's needing a show. I'm a fan of like when opportunity presents itself, and I like to have experiences that I wouldn't have had otherwise. So for me, this is like an experience of my life. I don't think I ever regret it. So it's definitely not about like any type of financial gain. It's always about opportunity to have a different experience and to live in that experience. Oh, you both cool with each other now? No, Destiny and I are not cool. I can have a conversation with anybody. Like, I don't have a problem with Destiny. I've never had a problem, didn't have a problem that night, will not have a problem moving forward. In real life, you would have slapped her too. No, I would not have. In real life, like, I'm a lover, not a fighter. But I respond accordingly at all times. When is your birthday? August the 3rd. I'm a Leo. I'm happy you had me on back. It seemed like it was a gang up session. I don't know if it was a gang up session. I feel like it could have been a gang up session in the regard of there was 2 against 1, but their history is so deep that they could handle each other independently. I ain't gonna lie to you, when I was saying let her talk, I was trying to hear that shit. I wanted to hear it because that was the one thing I still don't know what the fuck happened. I'm like, why the fuck y'all ain't friends? You know what I'm saying? What she say? What y'all was talking about? What you say? What do you know? Why did you apologize? Like, I was trying to get to the good shit. And finally, we had been there for hours. And Mel was not talking. Destiny was not talking. They was like, I'm good. I got nothing to say. 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 And then finally, they talk. I'm like, God damn. Like, let her talk. Like, I'm trying to hear this. So, that's why I wanted to know. Was there a background thing with Kiki? Because Kiki gave Kimmy and air high five when she said Kiki. I don't know nothing about none of that. I don't know nothing about Kiki. What I will say is, this is the unpopular opinion. Kiki, she has great energy. She really does. However, in this sense, based off what I know, and I'm only speaking on what I know, and I could be speaking prematurely. I'm gonna put that out there. I kind of resonate a little bit more with Tisha because I just imagine how I would feel if a cousin that was like my sister came onto a national platform to be at odds with me or to talk about things that I feel like we could handle offline. So I will say, you know, I could be being a bit premature when it comes to that, but right now, today, that is how I'm feeling. And because I feel that way, I don't see me trying to develop any type of strong relationship with Kiki, because I would love to see how her narrative plays out with her cousin. a little bit more because, like I said, I'm an energy person. I have walls built up, you know. They're really high. And I'm always like, if a person will do this, what else would they do? And so, and this is a show, it's a television show, so I'm always kind of being like, just gonna see about you, you know. I get light love, you know what I'm saying? My light love come across a little shady, but you know, that's kind of how I be. That's kind of where I am with Kiki. But from what I've seen of Kiki, outside of that whole situation with her cousin, I just feel like she's a really good communicator, and I feel like she has very strong personality. That's a great thing. But as far as like me with a relationship, I don't want to pursue that at this time. She said, yeah, at the wrong time. How do you feel about Mel inviting her? Honestly, like top of mind, how would I feel about Mel inviting Kiki to her event? That ain't none of my business. I don't know. What I've heard was they've always been cool, so it's not out of the norm. So I can only go off what, you know, the group has said. I think Tisha even acknowledged that, so I didn't feel like it was out of the norm. I just feel like a person can invite you. You don't have to come. I wouldn't come if I love my cousin. You know, that's just what I'm saying. So I don't know. But so far, so good. Like, I don't feel like her and her cousin had a big deal about her being there. I just feel like I would just resonate more. Like, my cousins right now try to come out on the show and be like, oh, I'm mad at you because. I'd be like, bitch, you couldn't call me. You had to come on here for that. I could have brought you on the show. Exactly. She showed Mel being on TV was more important than their friendship. I don't know. I'm just paying attention. I'm watching from a distance, so I ain't got no problem with Kiki. I think, like I said, I think Kiki. I don't have a problem with anybody. I think Kiki she could be a very nice individual. I don't know her, but just for that, I'm just sitting back, and I wouldn't even be in it if it were day to day. But this is a cast, so ensemble cast. Mel is not innocent. She's very shady and knew what she was doing by inviting her to sit up. And Kiki fell for it. Are y'all still filming? Yeah, I think y'all see that though, cause like everybody like show their green screens normally when they do them, like their outfits and stuff. I agree. Family shouldn't been doing that at all. Yep, that too. What advice would you give an aspiring entrepreneur? You mentioned you came up on your own. I love questions about entrepreneurship. That's my passion. Yo guys, you know I'm dropping on a mentorship program. I actually got 700 people to enter for it, to apply for it. And I'm going to be picking my mentors next week. So the advice I would give is, if you have something in your spirit that you've been holding on to and you've been wanting to do for a very long time, jump and do it no matter what anybody's saying. Rid your mind of any negative thoughts, because that's not going to help you manifest your goal. Only think positive and only speak it as if it's already real. I started with nothing. I moved to Huntsville, Alabama with $800. And that had to give me everything. Apartment. I didn't have a plan for a job. I was about to go work at Walmart. Nothing wrong with that. I had no plans. But in my mind, I was like, I'm going to figure this shit out. I'm going to fit in this culture. Like, it's totally different from a no-stoplight town. Dreams are very limited there. People rarely leave. If you go to nursing school, that's the fucking cream of the crop. I'm squeamish with needles. I couldn't do that. It wasn't for me. I moved with nothing. Me and my dad had got into it. You know what I'm saying? He touched me, but but I took that as a sign to leave. I love the best thing that could have happened. I thank him to this day. I came to Huntsville. Courtney was working on the road, driving trucks. You know what I'm saying? He was over the road, so he had to do long distances. He's not going to get a new job, a local job. I'm going to come back, move with you. He sent me a little bit of money, enough to get, because, you know, like, he played basketball overseas. A lot of people don't know that. But he got hurt, so he was driving trucks. So he was able to get the apartment. I had $800. You know what I'm saying? I went to like the thrift store, found me some more furniture. You know, I was proud of our 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment. I was happy, and I ended up lucking up and getting the opportunity to work in this lady's salon. She was a master stylist, so she was able to help me get my license. And I just hustled, man. I was everywhere passing out flyers. I was in people's inbox saying, hey, I'm new to the city. I do sew-ins. This at the 3rd. Come book me. And within 2 months, I was booked, busy, and I was making about $2,000 on the low end every week. And the only downside was, in the salon, I had to give 40% commission to be there. So I was only taking home 60%. I worked my ass off. I was working sometimes 15, 18 hours a day. So when I say I'm a motherfucker who worked for mine, I came from the bottom. I came from nothing. Nobody helped me. Nobody believed in me. Nobody knew that I was going to do what I've done today. So when I'm cautious about letting people penetrate what the fuck I built, I should be. Because everybody wants something. Ain't nobody giving me shit. Nobody's ever gave me anything. Everybody wants something from me. And because that is like my reality, you damn straight. When it comes to people, I'm asking questions. I'm side-eyeing. Call me right, call me wrong. Especially in an environment where people are getting paid to show up to work, to be on camera. So when it comes to like fans having a fucking opinions, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to do that forever, because at the end of the day, outside of the show and the opportunity that I've been blessed with to be able to motivate through the screen, I'm still going to protect my peace and still going to protect my space, because that's a real thing outside of film. So that day, people were like, oh, you just rude. When I told Tiffany, I'm still getting to know you, we will see, it is what it is, I meant that with my chest, because that's what it's going to always be, bitch. I don't know you, but I'm willing to get to know you. And I think she's awesome, by the way. We ain't friends, but I think she's dope. I'm still waiting on her to answer me back in text messages so we can take these damn dogs on a date. But I'm blunt. I'm not going to be like, yeah, we're good, because I don't know if we're good. I don't tell lies. I hate when someone try to count his pockets. You're not wrong. You better preach that word. You gotta be careful you surround yourself with. I don't like how you're portrayed on the show. I don't do the editing. You want me? Bring baby. Bring. He crawling. I gotta get my baby so y'all can see my baby. It's Mother's Day. We going out to eat. What time is it? We gotta get there at 7:45. I'm wearing this dress. Let me put some little heels on. You ain't changing. I think this dress is cute. It's simple, but it's cute. It'll get the job done. Look at my baby crawling. Can you see him? You can't see him. Oh, it's Mother's Day. Come on, Chessie Wessie. Hey, mama, baby. Oh, if you don't get here fast, he's moving, y'all. Can you see him? That table heavy as hell. Chessie Wessie.
Hey.
Because he want to stand up. Come on, baby. Come on, mommy, baby. Come here. Oh, you're heavy. Say hey. Thank y'all. He is handsome. See, I got a little runny nose. Say hi. Say hi, people. I love his hair color, y'all. When I was younger, my hair used to be like real sandy, but pale hair, man. Oh, shit went away. He's a cutie. Thank you. How did you meet Mel? Me and Mel met through business. Like, she was actually I reached out for her to be a ambassador for Canvas Beauty, and it was just organic ever since then. What are you doing, baby? Come here, let's. I don't want you to knock this over. Can I? Ooh, you're strong. You're strong like that. Oh, here go those eyes. Thank you. I don't know. His eyes are green. They're green. They used to be like really gray, but they're green. Courtney's eyes are green. Courtney's eyes are actually greener than Chess's eyes, but his eyes are really green. Courtney, come show your eyes, please. Courtney's eyes are super green. He looks so cute. He is. He's a sweetheart, y'all. Yeah, baby. Come show your eyes. Yeah. Courtney said, show my eyes. He was just talking about how he hate getting compliments on his eyes.
You can both say show my eyes.
Come on, babe. He said, I'm straight. They're pretty. Your eyes greener than Chess's. Whoa. Come on, babe. Why are you so decorating the light? I'm going to push it out the way, then you can't get it. So, yeah, y'all, I think I'm about to head on out. If y'all got any questions, like, write them down right quick. I'm going to answer them. And, it's me trying to move the light because he kept trying to grab it. And I'm going to get off. I'm going to take me a shower and get out this dress. I put this dress on just for the live. I had already took a shower, but it got hot. Or maybe I was just fucking nervous because I'm on here talking and I never be on damn live talking. What are you talking about? Okay, you guys, I'm gonna head on out. I'm gonna get off. Love you guys. Till next time. I'll probably go live like after the show to just give some insight from my perspective. Everybody has one, and we'll just do that. Hope you guys who are mothers out there, I hope you guys enjoyed Mother's Day. And have a wonderful night. Oh, also, Mother's Day, go treat yourself on my website, www.canvasbeautybrand.com. I have a 30% off sale. The code is in the top of the banner on the website. And another thing, I haven't seen my products in stores, a lot of stores yet. I think I may have seen them in Sally's once, but not Target. I went in Target here in Atlanta. They had a whole display of my products, like on a shelf, literally by themselves. They had like one brand at the bottom, but like I had the whole shelf. And Target just gave us 700, like almost 700 more doors. So it's so exciting. I did a video. I'm gonna be posting it, so y'all see it on social media. Drop me a comment on it because I was so excited to see that. And Chess got to see it too. But love you guys. Good watching Love and Marriage. Check out Canvas Beauty Brand if you're in Walmart, Sally's, Target, or CVS. Get the product. You'll love it. And yeah, until next time. Bye. Oh, did you say bye?